Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf. This is the story of Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a house in the forest. As she wore a Red Riding Hood, she was called Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother made a food basket for her grandma, who lived on the other side of the forest and was very sick. Little Red Riding Hood took the basket and went to her grandma's house. On the way, she found a wolf who asked her, "Hello, Little Red Riding Hood. What are you doing in this dangerous forest?" And she replied, "I'm going to my sick grandma's house." Then the wolf said, "Go this way, it's shorter." And while Little Red Riding Hood went that way, the wolf took a shortcut and arrived faster to Grandma's house. When Grandma saw the wolf, she ran away and locked herself in a closet. Then the wolf came in, took the lady's clothes, and dressed as her. Quickly, he got into the bed and waited for Little Red Riding Hood to arrive. When Little Red Riding Hood came in, she greeted her grandmother. "Hello, Grandma, how are you?" And the disguised wolf replied, "Very well, Little Red Riding Hood." Little Red Riding Hood saw that her grandma was very different, so she said, Grandma, why do you have such big hands?" And the wolf replied, "To hug you better." And Little Red Riding Hood asked, Grandma, why do you have such big ears?" "To hear you better." And Little Red Riding Hood asked again, Grandma, why do you have such big teeth?" And the wolf replied, "To eat you better." Then Little Red Riding Hood started to scream, and a hunter who was nearby heard her and came to her rescue. He saw the wolf and shot him. Boom, boom! And Wolf got scared, ran out, and never came back. Little Red Riding Hood took her grandma out of the closet, hugged her, and helped her get in bed. And gave her the food basket she brought from home. And everyone lived happily ever after. The end.